Right then, I've been asked to do a quick tour of the studio. Studio is a bit of an overstatement, but that's my desk. Right, I'll come back to that in a minute. So if we just pan round, and I can't zoom out any further. We have the jackets. Here we have my amps. Oh, I'll sit down there if I can. So we've got. Let's have a look. This is my 30 watt classic 30 PV. Nice little amp. I get to crank it up a lot in here. I might even do a bit of that in a minute. And then down below, not that it was planned, I've got my bass amp, your PV bass amp, my PV bass amp. So if I jump up again, here's my microphone. An old Rode. Don't even know what the model number is actually, but you can see it's all falling apart, and the bands have gone. But that's the only microphone I use, apart from if I do a distorted vocal when I use an SM58. I pan round again for the rest of the room. There's me son's drum kit, Aussie's kit, which lives in my studio. I do play it sometimes, but it's generally his kit. And then up here, hang on, let's see if I can get that in focus. So moving along, there's my bass. There's me Overwater. I've had that one for 35 years or so. Next along we have my acoustic, which is a Fender acoustic. Nothing special. It's actually a guitar that was my wife's when we met, but I nabbed it off her at that point. Probably the weak bit in my setup. Next along, my Les Paul. Oh, got slightly out of focus there. Come on, focus, you silly thing. Anyway, there's my two guitars. My Les Paul and my Strat. That's all I've got. Two electric guitars. I love them both. And funny thing about the Strat there is, I'll show you the plaque on the back. Hang on a tick. It is, if I can focus on that. I don't know if it will focus. Come on, you stupid thing. A Wayne's World Strat. Only 200 of them made. But yeah, so there's my Strat as well, and that comes back round to my desk. That, quite frankly, is it. There isn't much more to it. You'll see up here, here's the Logic Pro box. This is the bit of software that I use. And everything is recorded on this here little sound card, which is an M Audio Firewire 410. Got stereo input, two inputs, jack or XLR, and it's a Firewire sound card. And there, just down there, right on the edge, there's my little Mac Mini. Not a particularly up-to-date one, but actually it's good enough for everything I do, all my video making and all my songwriting. And that is the studio. I suppose, no, there's a few more bits. There's my, up here, sitting up here on top, my headphones, Sennheiser S200s. Great headphones, really good sound. And underneath them is a Black Star valve overdrive, which I sometimes use if I can't crank my guitars up. I'll put them through that so I get a nice valve sound on the guitars. And that, I do believe, is the full tour of my studio. Drums, guitars, and back to the desk. There you go. Not much to it really, is there? That is my room. There you go. Studio tour done.